Hello everybody. This time we are talking about the cash conversion cycle or triple C. The cash conversion cycle is a metric that measures the amount of time it takes for a company to sell its inventory, collect receivables, and pay its bills. The shorter the cash conversion cycle, the better, and the less time cash is in accounts receivable or inventory. The cash conversion cycle varies based on the industry or sector analyzed. And then, why is the cash conversion cycle important to a business? The first reason, determining the financial health of the company. The Triple C is often used by key stakeholders to assess a company's financial health and liquidity. A lower Triple C indicates that a company is able to convert its inventory and receivables into cash quickly, which can improve its ability to meet its financial obligations and pay back business loans. The second reason, gaining easy access to capital and loans. A lower Triple C can also improve a company's chance of getting approved for business loans. This is because a lower Triple C indicates that a company has a healthy cash flow cycle and is better able to pay back its loans. This can add a sense of security for lenders and increasing approval prospects. And then third, improving trade credit term with vendors. Vendors often look at a company's Triple C when deciding whether to offer trade credit. A lower Triple C indicates that a company has healthy liquidity and is more likely to pay its bills on time. This can improve a company's chance of getting better credit terms from vendors. And then we move to components of the cash conversion cycle. The first component, days inventory outstanding or DIO. This represents the average number of days it takes for a company to sell its inventory. DIO measures how efficiently a company manages its inventory levels. And then second, days sales outstanding or DSO. This represents the average number of days it takes for a company to collect payment from its customers after making a sale. DSO measures the efficiency of a company's accounts receivable management. And then third, days payables outstanding or DPO. This represents the average number of days it takes for a company to pay its suppliers for goods or services purchased on credit. DPO measures how long a company takes to pay its suppliers. And then we move to interpreting of the cash conversion cycle. The Triple C formula is aimed at assessing how efficiently a company is managing its working capital. As with other cash flows calculations, The shorter the cash conversion cycle, the better the company is at selling inventories and recovering cash from these sales while paying suppliers. The cash conversion cycle should be compared to companies operating in the same industry and conducted on a trend. For example, measuring a company's conversion cycle to 8 cycles in previous years can help with gauging whether its working capital management is deteriorating or improving. In addition, comparing the cycle of a company to its competitors can help with determining whether the company's cash conversion cycle is normal compared to industry competitors. And then we move to cash conversion cycle formula. The calculation of the cash conversion cycle is relatively simple. Cash conversion cycle is inventory conversion period plus receivables conversion period and then minus with payable deferral period. To calculate the inventory conversion period, divide the average value of inventory by the cost of goods sold per day. To calculate the receivables conversion period, divide the average value of accounts receivable by sales per day. To calculate the payable deferral period, divide the average value of accounts payable by the cost of goods sold per day. Once you have calculated the inventory conversion period, receivables conversion period, and payables deferral period, add the first two and subtract the third to get your cash conversion cycle. And then we move to strategies to optimize CCC. The first strategy: inventory turnover enhancement. One of the key components of CCC is days inventory outstanding or DIO, and by managing inventory levels effectively and ensuring that goods are not sitting on shelves for extended periods, companies can reduce DIO. Efficient inventory management involves balancing the need to meet customers' demand while avoiding overstock or stockouts. Regular inventory audits, demand forecasting, and adopting just-in-time inventory practices can assist in achieving the balance. Second, efficient payment collection. Reducing days sales outstanding or DSO is about receiving payments faster. To do this, businesses should have clear payment terms that favor their cash flow, maybe offering discounts for early payments or implying strict follow-ups for late payments. An efficient accounts receivable process ensures that credit sales are converted into cash more quickly, positively, and impacting the CCC. And then what is a good cash conversion cycle? A good cash conversion cycle is the least possible number of days between when inventory is manufactured to when it was sold and paid for. This efficiency indicates a company is effectively managing its inventory, receivables, and payables to quickly convert its investments into cash. For most businesses, a median 30 to 45-day cash conversion cycle is ideal. However, this can vary widely by industry. For example, services-based industries may have longer cash conversion cycle on average, and as they do not hold inventory in the same way product-based businesses do. Companies with less than a 30 days cash conversion cycle are incredibly efficient at producing products, but also have a good relationship with their customers and suppliers. However, a very short cash conversion cycle could also indicate aggressive cash management practices that are not suitable in the long term. Perhaps the most beneficial tip for improving your cash conversion cycle is using cash flow software. By centralizing your data in one place and and automating recurring processes, you can easily track your cash flow in real time. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.